Hi there guys, my name is George and today I want to share with you some details about the new World of Warcraft expansion, which was revealed at Gamescom 2015. Sorry about the lateness of this video, I wanted to wait for the developer's interview in hopes to get more information for you guys. That being said, let's get into some details about the new expansion. New expansion World of Warcraft Legion marks the next chapter in this massive saga and features Return of the Burning Legion and its invasion of Azeroth. Level cap increases to 110 and you also get a character boost to boost one of your characters out to level 100 as opposed to level 90 that was introduced in Warlords. The expansion takes place on the Broken Isles, mystical place of ancient elven civilization, and also the place where Tomb of Sargeras is located. As they said, Gul'dan comes to the tomb and takes ancient Titan artifacts, pillars of creation from there, and by doing that he opens up big there of fell energies on the ground and opens up the portals to countless Legion worlds, enabling Legion demonic armies to pour into Azeroth. There are a total of 9 new zones introduced, with Dalaran coming down from Northrend to serve as a capital hub city for this expansion. Dalaran itself will be upgraded a bit, with some new visuals for instance. Underbelly will be upgraded. Also, it has been confirmed that there will still be an old version of Dalaran in Northrend for lower level players, since events of Wrath take place in what is considered past, so if you port to Northrend at level above 100, you are basically being ported back in time. Okay, let's talk a bit more about the zones they shown. We have Broken Shore zone where Tomb of Sargeras is located. It will actually be introduced into the game even before the expansion officially launches, and it will serve as a tie-in to the expansion. There will basically be a massive Legion invasion taking place there, and they said that things will happen there that will shock a lot of players, but we will get more into that in just a bit. Next we have Val'Sharah, once a pinnacle of druidism, now a forgotten druid refuge. This whole area has a lot of Night Elven lore to it, from scenarios to Malfurion Stormrage. Stormheim, a place where Vrykul, who left Northrend thousands of years ago, live unspoiled by Lich King's curse. It is a place heavily influenced by Norse mythology. Azuna, this is where ancient Night Elf civilization really comes to light, and it is where we will be facing Queen Azshara and her Naga minions. High Mountain, it is a home of High Mountain Tauren and a place where Lair of the Earthwarder Neltharion is located. He is obviously not there anymore since he became Deathwing 10,000 years ago, and it is now been dead for some time since a cataclysm, but there are new residents and the Draupar there. And one last zone they showed was Suramar, a place where a new race of elves is residing, the Nightborn, and they are allied with Legion, so we will find no friends there. We will have to go there and try to find out what they are doing, and we will also face Gul'dan finally there and take him out. We will also see a return of Illidan Stormrage and his Illidari, and with that a new hero class, Demon Hunter, is introduced with its own starting area and story, similar like it was with the Death Knights in Wrath of the Lich King expansion. This is a new melee DPS or tank hero class, depending on your choice of 2 available specializations, Havoc for DPS and Vengeance for tanks. They come with some cool new abilities never seen in the game before, like double jump, making it the only class that can jump higher and further than any other class, and Spectral Sight, which allows you to see stealthed enemies or even enemies hidden behind walls. They also have Metamorphosis ability, which can transform them into one or 2 demonic forms. Again, depending on your specialization, Demon Hunters will be able to wear cloth or leather armor and will be available only to Night Elves for Alliance and Blood Elves for Horde players, which is consistent with lore since Illidari only consist of Elven races. Being a hero class, they will start at high level, I am guessing around 95 to 100, again similar to Death Knights, which were available at level 55. We will also get a chance to find and wield artifacts, legendary weapons of lore like Ashbringer or Doomhammer for example, which you will be able to obtain on special quest lines specific to your class and specialization. You will have to use these artifact weapons throughout the expansion, as weapons won't drop at all. Instead, you will be able to upgrade your artifact by socketing special relics into them, which will drop instead of your regular weapons, but artifacts will come into play quite soon after. They will also be able to be upgraded as soon as you go through these specialization specific quests, giving them new abilities along the way, as well as changing their appearance if that is what you want. So if you are a Retribution Paladin, you will get one type of artifact, or if you are a Protection Paladin, you will get another type. You will be able to pick up artifacts for your off-spec as well, but not right away, they said. Instead, quests to get those will open up later on, I'm guessing at max level. There will be total of 36 artifacts, one for each specialization in game. So for instance, Frost Death Knights will have to go back to Icecrown Citadel and pick up the shards of Frostmourne and forge them into 2 new rune blades. These quests will open up after the events that will take place on Broken Shore, where, as they have said, heroes of lore have failed. So in case of Ashbringer, we will have to pick it up on the field of battle if you are Retribution Paladin. They were not very specific about the story behind this, but what I think it means is that those heroes we love from lore, Tyrion or Thrall for instance, will die in this event at Broken Shore, which is where the Tomb of Sargeras is located and where the invasion will take place. Or maybe they will willingly part ways with their weapons and give them to you to help you in battle against Legion. You will just have to wait and see, I guess. This event actually be in game before this new expansion even launches, so we can expect one last patch for Warlords of Draenor soon. We are also getting a new class order system, where each class will have their own area where they will be able to craft and change their artifacts, manage their followers, which will now just be a few champions, not the whole armies like it was the case in Warlords. So for instance, Paladins will have their own area below Light's Hope Chapel and will be leaders of the Silver Hand, or for Warlocks it will be an enclave on one of the Legion worlds, which only Warlocks will be able to access. They were not very specific about this system and how it will actually work, but I'm guessing it may be something similar to how garrisons worked in Warlords of Draenor, but I guess we will see what they can come up with. And of course there will also be new dungeons, for instance Halls of Valor, which is a place with a lore reminiscent of Valhalla in Norse mythology, or Black Rook Hold, ancestral home of Lord Ravencrest. Vault of the Wardens is a prison where demon hunters were imprisoned, along with other threats to the world, and where Gul'dan, found and released Illidan Stormrage, was imprisoned there by Myth Shadowsong after the events of Black Temple back in the Burning Crusade expansion. And I'm guessing he will be pissed at us for what we did to him in Burning Crusade, so this will be pretty damn interesting, I will have to say. We also have the Isle of Ajara, where we will face minions of Queen Ajara, the Naga, Darkheart Ticket, where we will face the Nightmare corruption of Emerald Nightmare, which is spreading throughout the zone, and where we will have to rescue Malfurion Stormrage from said corruption. Neltharion Slayer, where Neltharion the Earthborder was residing long before he became Deathwing. Helheim, it's basically the opposite of House of Valor in Stormheim. It's a ghost ship of the damned, and most of the dungeon is taking place on said ship, sailing through the stormy seas. Surmar City, ancient elven city of night, where we have Nightborn elves and we have to discover their ties to the Legion. And last but not least, Violet Hold, prison located in City of the Laran, where we have to go back there and discover what has been happening since the Laran was relocated from North End to Broken Isle, and new powers and secrets came into light once the Laran got close to the Tomb of Sargeras. In each of these dungeons we will have to find and retrieve Pillars of Creation, ancient Titan artifacts, which we will use later on to close down the Legion portals back at Tomb of Sargeras. Next, of course, we have raids. There will be 2 raids as far as we know. The Emerald Nightmare, which will have 7 bosses. We will finally get to go into the Emerald Dream, now twisted with corruption by Xavius, who will be the end boss of this raid. We will have to go in after scenarios and help him end the corruption of Emerald dream. Second raid is Suramar Palace. It is a place in Elven city of Suramar. It will have 10 raid bosses and it will be a place where we will finally face off with Dan and take him out. Now I think there will be another raid, third one down the line, where we will have to go back with the pillars of creation we collected in dungeons and go back to Tomb of Sargeras in order to close down the portals and prevent Legion from releasing Sargeras. I guess we will see. There is also a new PvP honor system coming. They call it version 3 and it is going to be a PvP talent system where you collect your honor, unlock new specific talents which only work while in PvP battlegrounds and arenas. After reaching rank 50, a new prestige system opens up, which is entirely cosmetic option, where you can get new portraits for your characters showing your rank, unique skins for your artifact weapons, mounts and such. So that's some of the features we will get to experience in new expansion. Links to trailers for Reveal and Legion site are in description, where you guys can see all of that and more in detail. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please leave a comment about what are your thoughts about the expansion. Will you return to WoW to experience it? Do you even care? Let me know in comments, and remember to share this video around, like it, or even subscribe if you like what I do. This was George, have a great day and I will see you guys out there.